Hi, I'm Bob Schmidt with Home Remodel Workshop. The success of our Home Remodel Workshop channel is even surprising me. As a byproduct of that success, a lot of people want us to check out their new inventions that they came up with, and they send them to me. We have a pretty high standard and high criteria of simple but effective that anything that is sent to me has to meet. I just recently got sent a product. It meets those criteria. I want to show you what it is. Let's get to work. And the latest new invention that was sent to me was called the Magic Stud Finder Plus. I know it's kind of a little hokey name, and I was a little doubtful when I first received it. But after trying it, I'm telling you, I'm sold. With typical drywall screws and drywall nails, which are just below the surface of your drywall, the magnets that they have in here attract perfectly to them. With this little applicator that they send along with these targets, there's a little bitty piece of metal in there that just barely holds these in place so that you can turn it upside down without them falling out. You take these little felt pads and you rub this along a drywall wall, and as soon as it finds a nail or a screw, it jumps off of this thing, even makes a little clicking sound, letting you know right where that stud is. After loading your two targets in your holder, simply place the felt pad against the wall and very slowly and evenly rub it across the wall until you hear a clicking sound, just like that right there. And that clicking sound is going to be the target finding the nail or the screw that is just below the drywall surface that's anchoring this drywall into that stud. After you find two of these spots in the same vertical line, you now know that there's a stud that's running directly between those 2 points. If you need to hang something on the wall or anchor anything in here, you know that you're going to have something solid to go to. The conventional stud finder, I've shown that as you come across and you come across the front of a heat duct, it will register and show that there's something there, possibly giving you a false reading. Without using the holder here, I'm just going to do it by hand. As I come across the drywall, and I get to this point, even though I'm right against the drywall, it's not picking up that heat register. It's only going to pick up something that's really close to the surface. Another big homeowner concern, especially with anything that has to do with magnets, is plumbing pipes. They're afraid that these magnets are going to pick up the plumbing pipes. Well, guess what? These rare earth magnets, they're not interested in copper at all whatsoever. Even with a typical metal stud, in case you did your basement or whatever, and somebody did it in metal studs, with the finder, although I can actually hear it just barely touch as it's going over it, it doesn't have, because of the depth of the drywall, they have the magnet just the right size so that it just doesn't grab onto it. Now, even if I just took a target and set it on there, I could actually get it to hold, but with a simple touch, you can see it doesn't hold well. There's no snap to it like there is when there's a screw or a nail there. It's real easy to tell that you're picking up the stud and not the screw. Although personally I believe that there's nothing magical or mystical about this thing, it still meets our criteria here at Home Remodel Workshop as simple but effective. And not only is it good for the homeowner and DIYer, it's also great for the professional. I've taken this thing out to my projects, and I've let my coworkers play with it, and I've played with it myself many a times, and even my homeowners. And we're all in agreement that it works great and it's worth having. I'm Bob Schmidt with Home Remodel Workshop. If you appreciated this video, please subscribe. If not, check out our home channel. We have many other videos there. Thanks.